I would encourage us to invest in our Black businesses. I own a real estate brokerage company, commercial, for about 8 years with partners, cooperatively with partners. Also, business consultant and a board member of the Fort Metropolitan Black Chamber of Commerce. It's about cooperative economics. Thank you. Good evening. I'm gonna plug my wife's business.
Go ahead.
Because I usually plug mine,
All right.
but
That's good.
I like this. I like working with my wife because we rediscovered and reinvested in each other,
Okay.
and we found some common ground. Normally, I would pitch what I do, and she would, be on her thing or whatever. But where we're at right now, and where we're actually got our business located, it is Kwanzaa on steroids.
Tell them what
The
you
whole plaza is owned by somebody Black.
say that, bro.
They own a Black nightclub.
Yeah.
So if I want to dance, I can go dance. There's a Black-owned restaurant there. So if I want to go eat Black, I can go there. There's a Black-owned sign store. So if I need to have signage for my store,
T-shirts.
I can go buy that in T-shirts. There's a Black-owned postal service. So if I need to ship something, it's right next door.
Yeah.
And inside of what we call the Vendors Mall,
Say that.
there are 13 Black-owned businesses. So this Christmas, I didn't even have to step out of my building to go Christmas shopping.
That's right.
I bought everything I need to buy right there where I work at. The creative side on that is my wife, man. She showed me a side I didn't know she had. She kicked it up a gear. She makes handcrafted crochet items, handcrafted pins, bracelets, jewelry, all kinds of stuff that can be from a creative mind. And so she allows me just to tag along and promote her. So we kind of stay in our lane with each other. And I've seen us and I've seen us
I
grow
can get the
closer
video.
because we depending on each other to
It's
make
on
this
there.
thing happen. So
Put the
she's
video.
created on the need.
Show
The
the picture.
purpose is my
We
nonprofit
started all over again.
that I just talked to Rose 2 minutes ago. I started 2 organizations. One called the Young Red Tails, where Andre has a part in that as well, kind of from the outside, because they just did a Tuskegee Airmen Home over by TCC. So we're called the Young Red Tails because we actually saw that Tuskegee was actually picking back up their program for pilots. But we want to take it to start with a level where we're at and bring them there on those that are interested. So we're starting the drone pilot school. So and black-owned sustainable businesses.
There you go.
As I mentioned, cooperative economics, we got to collaborate collectively. First of all, the mindset. We got to trust each other.
Yeah.
We got to trust each other and share when it comes to dollars in economics. So back to businesses. So specifically, if you don't, as Rick said, create your own, the Fort Metropolitan Black Chamber, 800 plus members, 800 plus. 6% of those are Black-owned businesses. Some are individual. But I would encourage, if you don't know Black businesses, specific to plumber, specific to a painter, drywaller, construction, call the Black Chamber.
Yeah.
www.fwmbcc.org. Okay. As a board member, my job is to make sure you know
That's right.
that there is a Black Chamber in Fort Worth that was started by Black business owners. So the first opportunity and goal is to find where the supply is and know who those people are so you can make contact. We oftentimes walk past business. We walk past each other and we're in business.
All right.
And that's very disrespectful in a capitalistic system. Other folks know how to do it better than us. So I encourage us that look like us to ask the question that was just asked, how many are in business? Doc Bookstore, great place to learn about who's in business. So my first answer would be to find out that location, organization, Black Chamber that can provide you with whatever type of business you're looking for.
Awesome.
And I like to piggyback off of that. And once you find those organizations and those businesses, do your research.
Okay.
Also, give grace because knowledge is key. Just because a business starts out, don't mean that they have all the answers.
That's right.
So when you pour into these businesses, be mindful of that. Everybody has to start from somewhere. Everybody don't have all the resources that you may have had when you started out. So when you find out about these organizations that you're looking to support, don't just turn away for one bad instance or for something that they don't have the
Right. I know
knowledge
exactly
of.
what you're saying. Right.
And give grace and still be able to pour in. Or if you can't help that person, you know somebody that can, because everybody that's in this room knows somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. And so in order for us to really support, we got to have some type of grace.
That's right. I like that. Give grace.
I'll say, in regards to that, is definitely making sure that you know about the Black businesses. So we got to make sure that when we're looking for Black businesses, that we know how to get to them and how to get to them quickly. Just like Andre said about the Black commerce, like being able to find those locations. Or to me, it just should, when you pull up Black business on the internet, you should be able to, in your area, you should be able to get to that location or any other type of outlet that's going to give us that directory, basically. I would also say, as far as Black businesses, make sure that your business is up to par. You know, it's one thing of not being first year in, 2-3 years in, you may not be at the part where you be like a AAA business or something to that effect, but we also got to come and step our quality up. We got to step our professionalism up. We got to step our customer service up. A lot of times when we're working with ourselves, we treat each other less than we would treat the white counterpart.
Jeez, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So we got to make sure that we're representing what we want to see as a result of what we're expecting from our own people.
That's right.
So we want to give our own people the best and make sure that we're representing that best. Not just because, again, if you're not giving your best, they're going to go to the white counterpart who's got the customer service, who's got the money behind them to give them the best presentation. So make sure that we're representing that, even if we're starting out small, make sure that we're coming with a professional outlook, customer service. We're giving all the 5 stars to everything that we do have so that we can make sure that they continue to grow with us and we can have those growing pains, but we're not affecting our clients by that.
Uh-huh. Right.
I would say,
Let's use that.
be intentional
There you
in what you're doing. And it could be ordinary stuff. I like hats. So of course, when I came in today, I saw Brother Ricky selling some hats. Give me 3 of those.
go. Yeah.
I'm intentional. So I don't have to go outside of my box or do something. So, and create a budget. Just say I'm gonna spend $10 a month, $100 a month. Be intentional on what you're doing, and therefore you can see the results, and they can see the results. Because a lot of black businesses, we can't develop a budget or an overall because we don't have the consistency. So if we start being consistent and we know that, hey, I got a membership and I got 50 people signing up to this membership. So be intentional, spend money. Like I make it my goal every month to give away a certain amount of money. Buy something from a black person. So saying be intentional.
And I know I'm not on the panel, but I'm not on the panel, but even in that been intentional, those of y'all are here at the Doc Buck Shop, there's something that Andre been trying to do in the Doc. We should be members of the Doc. We should at least give a membership fee of at least $20 a month. Not just buy something, but give them $20 a month because we would be able to sit here where we're sitting right now.
Well, just a point of reference, there are 30 black chamber of commerces in the state of Texas.
Wow.
30 black chambers in the state of Texas, and one is international. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a website, www.taacc.org. That's the TAC, Texas Association of African American Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
All right, go to that website, taacc.org. 30 black chamber of commerces in the state of Texas. It
Wow.
represents about 5,000 black businesses.
Say that, bro.
Just one point of reference.
I-
The question you asked was, what are some of the things we can do? Right now, we got all these people in here in the room right now, and we might look at something we want to do, and it may be overwhelming for us to take it on by ourselves.
Mhm.
But we're talking about collectivity or whatever. Let's just talk about real estate. I'm stepping in Andre's lane right quick. Let's just talk about real estate. We all might not can afford a house, so we think, or a hotel, so we think. But there are things called REITs, real estate investment tools, that you can actually come in as a group, and we can all be owners.
That's right.
The end goal should be ownership. It's like I live an acronym. It's like we had a renaming ceremony. I renamed myself. I mean, y'all might not call me school, but youngsters do, because that's how I introduce myself to them, and that stands for something.
What it stand for?
That S stands for study, show yourself approved. Whatever you're gonna do, you need to go do some research on it.
Study, show yourself approved.
And then you're gonna actually have to make some sacrifices. That's
Okay.
what the S stands for. You gotta make some sacrifices, but once you know what it is you want to do. That C means there's confrontation coming.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna always have confrontation if you're in business. So you always gotta find a way how to be cool, calm, and collected.
Oh, school.
That O, once you know what that thing is that you wanna that you getting an understanding with, or you're trying to understand how to do business with somebody, you got to overstand.
Oh,
So you
okay.
got to overstand so you can so you can actually share that with others so they'll understand what you already overstand.
Okay.
In order for you to go to the next level, to overachieve.
All right.
That overachieve comes from you actually doing all those first three things in the first place.
All right.
And then the last one, but not least, is why I came here today and asked Brother Ricky, out of respect.
Yeah, he
If I
did.
call you, said, Ricky,
Yes, he
can
did.
I feed the people today?
Yes, he did.
I didn't ask nobody. I didn't want no money. It's like, I just want to be around my folk.
Yeah, he did.
So everything you do needs to be done out of love.
There you go. The L for love.
So you can leave a legacy.
All right.
So, since I found this spot with my wife and got that center back again, I'm going back to her. Because I hadn't had it like this in years, y'all, like this. To walk into and see Kwanzaa in action. So people ask me for a business card, this and whatever. I used to tell them, hey, you gotta come see me at the shop now.
Okay.
Because I want you to walk in and see black business in action.
That's right.
So you can actually see, oh, maybe we can do something like that.
All right.
But I like when dealing with some of those instruments, I like dealing with a REIT for ownership,
Okay.
because we can turn around and we can own something somebody can see.
All right.
And that's a real estate investment tool.
All right.
And then on top of that, as far as doing my own research, I can't be the smartest person in the room.
Mm-hmm.
So every year I make a habit, it's been 10 years straight now, going to the All Black National Convention. So I never took anybody with me. So this year, that's what I'm aiming to do, is to take 10 young people. They're going to be up in Brooklyn, New York this year. And I want them to see other people rubbing elbows and doing their thing.
Okay.
Because this year we were in Atlanta, and it's like, everybody was sharing business ideas, business tips, how to get your stuff together, how do you get your thing in order. And then just down the street from us, they had InvestorCon. So all your big names is there. Steve Harvey, all those different folks. They were there.
All right, roll. Next question. I was trying.
Thank you. Let me get out of here.
I'm the MC too. Go ahead.
Thank you. All right, next we're going to talk about create a community skill sharing circle. When I think of this, a couple of things come to mind. One of them, there's a rapper named Big Mike.
Oh, I like Big Mike.
He had a special on Netflix.
No, Killer Mike.
And he proved to the world that black folks are inherently good people. We do things because of the situation we're in, but as a culture, as a people, we brought morality to the United States.
That's right.
We showed others how to be kind and stuff like that. So I believe our bad actors are because of the situation they're in. And so what Big Mike did was he took some Crips and he took some Crips and they from scratch made I'm gonna call it Crip soda. So what they did was took all the ingredients. They didn't rebrand anything, but they went to the kitchen and cooked it like they probably used to cook something else, but they
Right.
actually made soda.
Right.
And then they went out and they marketed the soda. So they took the soda, they put a clear label on it, a blank label on it, and they took it to a boardroom. And everybody was drinking the soda. Oh man, this soda's good. This soda's good. And they said, "Well, take the label off." It was Crip soda. Everybody put it down.
Wow.
I said, "Why you put it down?" Okay, the soda's good, but what if a blood see me drinking Crip soda? He said, "Okay, I'm gonna go to the Bloods." He got to the Bloods and had them make, I guess, whatever blood soda, whatever.
Right.
Feel uncomfortable. We talk about that, but anyway, so now they actually going to the market, banging, see who can sell the best soda.
Wow.
Moral of the story is we just need opportunities.
There you go.
Our kids young,
Right.
teaching them how to change tires, getting them interested in how electricity works, getting them interested in pilot and drones and stuff like that, AI and stuff like that at an early age. So I want to, I have some ideas, but I'm not on the panel, so I just wanted to kick around, ask the panel, how can we start
Some ideas.
creating a community skill sharing circle?
Be open. Be open to sharing knowledge and not being gatekeepers.
All right.
In my experience in starting an organization and starting a business and working with people, we are our own worst enemy. It only takes a second to show support, and it doesn't always have to be monetary. You can take a second to give wisdom of what you learn, what you know, and give advice to the next person. And a lot of times when pouring into each other and creating circles, we are so judgmental of each other, but we don't do the same judgment with the white folks. They can make a mistake or they can do something that's not to our liking, but we'll go right back or go to another one. But when it comes to our people, we're quick to make a post on social media. We're quick to downplay. We're quick to tear each other down rather than taking the second and the resources to pick each other back up. And so in order for us to create these circles, these communities to work together, we have to be open and we have to be understanding.
I would just say, open your mouth. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, how many people in here got businesses that walk by 10 people before they even got in here today? Open your mouth. Let people know that you're doing something. Otherwise, what's the point of having a business if nobody knows about your business? How are you going to be in business?
Closed mouth won't get fed.
Preach. You know what I'm saying? So open your mouth. It's nothing to just let somebody know, hey man, we got a panel going on every Wednesday that's dealing with black men and black issues. Join the panel and let's see if you can get something out of it. Oh, I also run a financial organization. If you want to join and have a consultation with me and find out what I can do to make sure that you where you need to be financially. Where are you where you want to be as far as your financial goals? Have you talked to somebody that's a professional that can help you get those goals accomplished? Is your 2025, the money that you saved in 2025, is it getting you where you're going to be, where you need to be in retirement? Do you have 2026 planned out to make sure that's accomplishable? Have you talked to somebody that's going to make sure that you're on the plan and holding you accountable to those goals? So we have all these the panels, we have the ENAC and, you know, all the things he's talking about, the professional businesses. Make sure that, we gotta make sure that we're putting our voices out there to make sure that everybody knows that these things are available. How many black people do we pass and we don't say nothing to them? What up? You know, that's it. You know, so everybody can, that's in the business of having, tell somebody about your business. We just talked about this 2 minute elevator pitch. You ain't gotta go that far. 30 seconds, 60 seconds, let somebody know what's available out there. Hey, brother, did you know that, you know, we got a panel that happens every Wednesday that we talk about black issues? Is that something that you're interested in? Yay or nay? Like, you gotta plant the seeds. If you don't plant seeds, what's gonna grow?
Yeah.
So you just gotta make sure that you're opening your mouth, and if you gotta be intentional for stuff to happen.
I would say definitely, because I think we're talking about training and skills as well. Have someone that you're willing to train for the next generation. And even, it's older people right now that need your help. And you'll be surprised that, you know, it's organizations, people that you went through. I realized that everything I've went through and been through is to help someone else as well. And so, I don't care what organization, I help the sisterhood organization. If you the brotherhood, I also train. Like I put people up under me that I train them to, you know, next, I don't have to be there. And it also frees me up. So I think if you look at it and put a post, you know, you can put a post out there and say, hey, I just want to mentor one person. I want to teach somebody something. And you'll learn that as you begin to teach them, you're going to learn something yourself and teach it. It's going to show you how either you're organized, you're not organized, or what you need to, you'd be surprised what's going to come out through you teaching. So I think that'll help us as well develop.
Good answer. Good answer.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we're all just press for time.
One more. Next question.
All right, next, and we're gonna speak to this just a little bit because we're a little bit pressed for time. But host a local barter or swap event. Alrighty, if I grow corn and you grow tomatoes, you should not be buying corn and I should not be buying tomatoes. So how can we put some system in place, or what are some ideas or some thoughts on how we can start collectively? And barter doesn't also mean food. It could be source. It could be resources. Change oil, and you sell paintings with swap, something like that. But what are some ideas or some thoughts behind bartering with your neighbor?
I think Opal League right now has a forum, right? If you haven't been, look Opal League up and at least go, as I always say, see, touch, and feel. Everybody's guessing and trying to figure out, let's go touch and see. Because as black people, we tend to not believe, well, he said it, no, it's not really real. Let's go see it, touch it, and stop criticizing it, as the sister said, right? So I think the opportunity is we're closed. You know, there are many closed stores around that are, you know, not brand new stores that some of us go to. I think we can create some of those ourselves. Many of us got closets full of clothes that we can give back and have a bartering system and swap meet. You know, we hear about those things, but we got to create that opportunity and not, again, talk down, not be negative. You know, we've got to uplift our people consciously first and be able to do those things. That's, for me, it's a conscious effort, and I think we can do it.
I'm jumping in. I've been doing gym shoes. So my son wears a lot of shoes. He buys a lot of tennis shoes. I take tennis shoes, clean them off, and give them to one of the young men. They love it. So that's the way they had to buy them. And now I'm taking family members' shoes that they didn't finish out, wipe them off, clean them. And kids love that. So that's the only way of giving back. Had stuff in there.
Can I say one? I no, I'm either. A lot of my friends, instead of like creating an Eventbrite with a ticketed price, what we say is bring a resource to share. So or bring something that you don't need. Somebody might need it, so we'll have a table and you can just throw your resource on there and take what you need. We called it book meet, kind of like freak need book books, but we had a table of books you haven't read. don't want to read anymore, have recycled
Excellent.
your own books we put out there, you come and we just, had a good time. So it's an easy way to do it. So instead of saying it's a $5 or it's just a free event, come bring a resource, come bring a code. It's getting cold outside again. Come bring a children's code or something like that, so we can have something for people to come and grab. Because some people aren't going to open their mouth and say, I need this.
Yeah.
They're going to either go without or make something shake. But if you put it out there, then they don't have to tell you, I need X, Y, Z. They just take what they need and go about their business.
Great idea.
One thing I would say is complete the circle. What I do in the marketing, in the branding, if I do charge you $1,000, but I'm making you 10,000, you don't mind giving me that $1,000, and you will continue to give me that $1,000 as long as I keep making money for you.
Yes.
Complete the circle. Know what you value and know that what somebody else have they value, and y'all complete the circle. And then you can do business with them because you know what they got and you know what I bring in, and make it value the same and trade. It don't have to, it could be anything that you have. You can counsel me, you can mentor me, and I can give you a free podcast.
That's right.
It don't matter. No, I wasn't talking about you, Ricky. I'm just saying in general. It gotta make sense. Oh, no, I'm just- yeah. But just know the value of what you're giving and then put it out there and then be willing to do that.
Just saying that we got a really good podcast. Y'all need to check them out. Got a whole setup, everything. Really nice.
Kind of piggybacking on what the sister said, they have a Goodwill out there where people just donate their clothes and they then sell them. Why can't we have Blackwell? If we're putting all of our stuff together and having all of us give the things that we're not using anymore, have them cleaned up, and then we put them back out there to the community.
I love it. What you call it again?
Blackwell.
I like that.
Like, why can't we do that? That's a prime opportunity to have an actual place where people can come and give the resources back to their own community, where we can then give it, you have everybody needs, come in and get, and the people that already, that have, can provide.
I'm gonna talk to the system to see if they can set that up.
We'll be happy to.
I know.
Facts. You know what I'm saying, Dre? Exactly.
Yeah, we got.
We could definitely do that.
All right, excellent idea. Last one. You got a person back.
Yeah, on that fact right there, we don't have a choice. We don't have a choice. AI changes every 6 to 8 months. If you ain't down in it, you're gonna get left behind. So you gotta roll to times, and you gotta be ready to barter, and you gotta diversify your business. Yeah, in my wife's shop that I support or whatever, we got all those items that are named, but we also do a podcast. We also do nonprofit stuff in there. We got trips going away. You gotta diversify to give the people what they want, so you can actually roll with them. The medium age for here in the United States right now is 46-year-old for the working people. Become global. Step back over into Africa, where the median age is 26 years old. Where they willing to work, where they willing not to argue with you about how to get this and that done, and bring it back to us. Because that's where we at right now.
Something I want to kind of remind you, we've talked about a lot tonight. I would really like to put words to actions on some of this, like the Black Will and things like that. But we have an advantage that a lot of cities don't have. We have a dock.
Come on.
And if it's something pro-Black, if it's something pro-community, I guarantee you, just ask them what we can do to get on the schedule. And we can come together and we can do a lot of this. And this year especially, we need to start doing everything, getting whatever we can to get this unity back. One more thing, and we're gonna keep going. Something I would like for us to kind of get back to, something I learned when I was coming up and I saw the Marine Corps, when things start getting out of control, things start getting off base and not getting the way it's supposed to, you always go back to when things were good. You always go back to the foundation. In my time here in Fort Worth, and it's been up my whole life, our foundation was around in the 70s. When we were all together, when we were in the afros, and we had the Sycamore Park, we didn't have to have anybody give us our own Juneteenth. We had our own Juneteenth. We wasn't cussing in front of grandmama and all that good stuff. I do believe and we're the last generation that know how things should be. We're the last touch we have with slavery. My mom was reared by a child of a slave. When she's gone, that's gone.
Yeah.
And so if we don't take this opportunity now to come together as a community, it's going to take our children, grandchildren, nieces, and nephews a lot harder to get back to what we got now. And you can see the government's always taken from us. It's already taken from us. So that's what I just wanted to get that off my chest, so. But, all right, I'm gonna really quick, last couple of points, invest collectively in the green, community project. What are some ways that you can, invest? Our tribe, we created our tribe investment group, we invest in some things. If you get a whole lot of people with a little bit of money, you can actually do some things, so, but I wanna see what the panel has thought about investing.
One thing about investing, when you say the word invest, people always think monetary, but it's much bigger than monetary. One thing that I can think of, my sister Robin and I was just talking about this. They have, she has a garden that she's starting, that they've started already. And when that comes to my mind is to teach. Part of investing is teaching not just ourselves, but our youth and becoming knowledgeable of how to invest, when to invest, and what to invest. And so my part in that, I would think to say, when we're investing collectively, is to teach about it and to properly invest in each other.
I would say definitely get some financially as well. I feel that is very important because a lot of times we feel like we can't move if we don't have it. So be wise with your money and your finances. Get some advice. I know it's a financial advisor right here. So use the people you got around you. And, collectively say, this is what we need to do and, come together and say, I want to build with this. And don't be afraid of what you don't know. I got some mentors in my life and they talk crazy to me. They be like, no, and I've been doing it for 30 years and they still talk crazy like, no, you're not gonna never get to where you're trying to get. You spending too much money. You made a lot, but guess what? You spent just as much as you made. So you gotta be willing to be vulnerable and honest with people and with your financial life. Don't be afraid to have mentors, somebody that's smarter than you. Right?
I would just say invest in grandmama's house.
Man, I would just.
Okay.
Stop telling grandma.
Please.
Every Tuesday of the month, every Tuesday, you will be in tears to see all the properties that are sold, Black people's property, because we didn't pay the taxes.
Yeah.
So Cecil just referenced real estate investment trust. I'm here to help create. If you're losing a house, first of all, let somebody know. That may not be in the family. Okay, let me say it. That may not be in the family, because if you're about to lose it, somebody in the family, somebody's not wanting to pay the taxes for whatever reason. So don't lose your grandmama's house or mama's house. So collectively come together. I'm in real estate business. Let's talk. We cannot afford today in losing grandmama's house. We cannot. That's more we comment there.
All right. All right, last but not least, we're gonna read real short on this. Practice cooperative meal planning with local foods. Mutual aid comes in my mind when this pops up, but I guess maybe it's a little bit different. But I know we have food banks. I know we have different gardens, but what other ideas that we can do as far as cooperative meal? I know the Black Panthers used to have a breakfast program, and we kind of came out of that. But what else? What other ideas do we have?
Land banking.
What that mean?
Land banking can come in a few ways, but one of the ways you can do is actually approach your local governments and see what they got on their rolls that have unpaid taxes on them, this and that or whatever, and ask them to donate that property to your nonprofit or whatever your organization is. Also, you can do that if you're in a church setting or whatever. You got plenty of members that are either going to expire or trying to expire. Get to them while they're still on this side of earth and have them actually, hand that land over to good use before it goes to those other people's hands.
And then I know this young lady, she got these greens. She got some greens and they purple, but they really good. So find somebody that can plant some greens in the yard and buy them.
Why you say greens?
I'm ready to go.
Right. Thank you. Are there any quick questions for the panel? Yes, sir.
Yes, and there, most of the Black folk, we're in the club or in the church. So do you think the Black Chamber, Black business and get some kind of liaison person in the club or. That's where we really are.
That's a darn good question, bro.
More of an impact.
Do everybody here know about the Black Chamber?
Yeah.
Raise your hand if you've been to the Black Chamber.
That's
So we know.
one thing, the boy Jennings, when he was alive, rest
That's
in
my boy.
he was always in the community. And I
And the
And he was here every holiday season.
I remember.
Jennings was always here.
Right.
Yeah,
Let me just make it simple.
I just see Andre.
How many churches are represented here? If you go to church? Okay, provide an invitation, we'll come. Okay, I'll go to churches to speak about what the chamber can do, support, how does it work reciprocally, benefits, so invite the chamber to the church and we'll come. Okay, let's do it that way. All right, doesn't have to be hard, it's easy.
All right, thank you, Pam. Let's give him a round of applause.
Give it to Justin.
Take them into the room.
So, you wanna tell them what you're doing?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, now give it up for the panel one more time. Yeah. So we're not gonna do a fashion show, but we're just anybody that did dress up, if y'all can come on stage
Right.
real quick.
We
We'll do
start
a
up
quick
here.
picture.
We'll do a picture. And we don't want y'all to leave. We're gonna close out. Farrell gonna close us out. He's about to close out right now, but come take the picture first. You got after the time, we'll come up front.
While they're transitioning to that, I do want to make 2026. I think Ro mentioned there's a lot going on in 2026. And I want to say we have a lot of initiatives. One of those initiatives is the Doc Printing Press Services, and that is actually in collaboration with Black Classic Press, which is the oldest publishing company in the country. Oh, since everybody on stage, I guess I can turn this way. So if you need some of those books on the wall were published by Black Classic Press. We're gonna do the small jobs. They're gonna take on a lot of our big jobs, but that's one of our big initiatives for 2026. We've already started with Andre did his print job today. Did Andre leave?
Well, Andre, I'm right here.
Andre did his print job today under his membership. The 25 copies that you guys got, he paid for that under the Doc Printing Service. So under his membership. So that's one, and then we are really working on FIFA World Cup. Like that is big.
That is.
And we have the road to the cup, and we've already been working with South Africa,
Okay.
the grannies of South Africa. Well, they may come. They're still trying to figure that out.
Okay.
And Zambia, and the guy that wrote Pele books, he's going to be on our live
All right.
next week. So it's a lot. So it's a lot coming up, and we put Community Frontline
That's right.
as one of our partners for the road to the cup. Okay, that's all the announcement. But again,
Come get the picture.
okay.
Okay. You're not gonna get the picture?
Oh, what?
Come on, hey, let me.
Yeah, come on. Let's
Wait, no.
come on.
Give her a minute, y'all.
Okay.
Wait, give the young lady a chance. Pharaoh will close out right up on the stage.
I'm the fashion show. No.
Hey. I hope y'all videotape that. You want to step up?
All right, here we go. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, what you want to say, Ricky? This is gonna be a video.
We gonna say, what's the word? Harambe. We gonna say what Donna said. Harambe.
He just want one word.
I just want one word.
I'm sorry, we just say Harambe. I make you smile.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
No, Ricky, you don't count it off.
Yes,
It's a video.
It's a video. I'm gonna count it off. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Harambe.
Again. Okay.
Wait. Don't move. Circle up. We right here. Come on. Pharaoh, let us out. Everybody else, get on over here. We got to leave. This is how we leave. It's a tradition for the doc. We gotta make sure we do it. Make it tight this time. Make it tight. Where you at, Pharaoh?
Clean.
You wanna record this? Y'all wanna record this? Put my glasses on. Wait.
Hey, y'all.
I love the dog. Yeah. What you got 8 words, say free.
Free.
Bro.
Misery.
Down.
True.
Sad.
Lift.
Here. This was a free, road, misery, down, true, sad, live, and here. So y'all don't remember those words, trust me. So I want to be what I can be, to be proud, healthy, and free. I want to say what I know to help my brothers and sisters grow. I want to feel good about me, and blame no one for my
Misery.
'Cause I'll be strong, turn it around. I want to go up, but ain't going down. I want to do what I can do to make all my dreams come true. Remember my past, the good and bad. How I made it art, even when it was sad. I want to share whatever my gifts is when you're low. I'll give you a live. I want to live without fear. I know that I'm blessed for being here. I know that you're blessed for being here. I know that we're blessed for being here. That we're blessed. So let's do this. 7 Harambe's and then we out, okay? We're gonna do the last Harambe, we hold it up high, okay? 7 Harambe's. We go Harambe, and the last one up high, okay? You ready? That's right. Go up and still pull down, all right? You got it? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Harambe! 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 Harambe!
I'm gonna take a picture with y'all. Come here. Yeah, come here, young lady. Come here. Take a picture. Stay right here.
Oh, man.
Stay right there.
How you been?
Hold on.
Oh, I mean.
What about that? She died? Okay.
Look, mommy. Look up, mommy.
She said, Harambe, I love her.
Oh, wait, let me come this way.
Thank you, everyone, for participating in Kwanzaa. We have one more day on, no, we have 2 more days left. We have Mia and we have Mia and.
You got it? Got it.
So come back tomorrow. It's gonna be a explosive poetry night on tomorrow. What? Okay. Go ahead, Donna. Donna, go ahead. Play the music, Donna. Yeah, I just told them about tomorrow. Okay, I'll do the music. You just let me. Okay, tomorrow from 2 to 4, we have our Kwanzaa Kids Zone. So you can bring your children out from 2 to 4. And then from 6 to 7:30, we have our Kwanzaa ceremony. We're gonna have Sophia here. She's gonna be sharing some poetry. And Supreme Skeleton is gonna be donating food. Then at 7:30, we have our open mic night with Night Wind. There is a cost for that, it's $7. And then on Wednesday, we have our art show. Our art show is from 4 to 7 on Wednesday. 4 to 7 Wednesday is the art show. And we're gonna have 4 visual artists here, so please come out and support the art.
Red. You want to switch it? It's a.
Feel the cup as we sing of the love together, this show me the taste bud and a show. Thankful for first food, so good. It's a celebration.
It's alright. It's a celebration. That's the last of the year. Happy Queens. Alright. There is so much. Happy Queens. It's a celebration. Remembering another one. Mission is what fills our soul. Still the children of future. All our hopes and dreams. Teach them well. Let's teach them well. It's a alright. It's a celebration. Happy